Some people believe it's not the end of the world, that it's the end of a governmental structure or a system of doing things, or a government system of who's ruling the world and all that, or whatever they say. Well, I'm here to tell y'all this. That's a complete lie. Okay? It's the end of the world. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. In 1986, the Lord showed me this. I was walking to the bus stop and was taken to the future. I was walking down the street to the bus stop. I stayed on Bird and St. Louis Avenue, with Bird and Maffitt at the other end. That's on the west side of St. Louis. I was walking up to Goodfellow to catch the Hampton bus. It was a Saturday morning, probably like 9, 10 o'clock. I'm walking up the street. I kind of, halfway there, I kind of like stumble because it's concrete all raggedy. They ain't fixing the concrete. That's the hood. So I stumbled, caught myself. You ain't even fall down or nothing. To keep walking. And when I caught myself, I was somewhere else. It was morning, summertime. When I caught myself after I stumbled, it was nighttime and raining, and I'm standing on top of a hill. So I literally went somewhere else, right? So that's the point on that. This happened to me 5 days in a row. The third time I went way into the future, and I stayed 21 days, nearly a month. I used the bathroom there. I ate. I walked around, talked to people, and everything. During that time, I think that I had to be in somebody else's body who was actually born in that time period, because people was talking to me as if they already knew me, and I was just there for the ride, I guess. But this is what happened. This is what I saw. I saw America fall into total chaos. Total dysfunction. Is gonna break completely apart. It's gonna be war in the streets of America. Period. No other way. I saw America get destroyed after that. Literally destroyed. It was just blowed up. They gonna nuke this place. That was the first time I went to the future. Every other time after that, except for the beginning of the second part, other time I went to the future, America was just gone. It wasn't here. It was non-existent. Excuse me, y'all. Um, the whole rest of the planet gonna go through wars after America get nuked. The whole rest of the world gonna go into a total war. Europe gonna get destroyed. Other places, China gonna lose their army. That big old giant beautiful army China got. All of them gonna die. A lot of people gonna be destroyed in these wars, nuclear wars and regular wars too. I saw the weather the whole time this was going on. The weather in the behind the scenes was getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, till you couldn't even come outside. It wasn't no seasons. The seasons was completely gone. I saw tall, skinny tornadoes just circle the earth, constantly going back and forth across the earth. Yep, tall, skinny tornadoes. The winds was hundreds of miles an hour at certain points. Other points, it would be like, 20, 50, 60, just like strong winds. Other times, it'd be like, do not go outside or you're going to die. I saw a lot of places sink into the ground, stuff like that. I saw continents move and just change shape. And after the nuclear war, after the nuclear war, yeah, excuse me, please. I just woke up and I'm just making a video. After the nuclear war and the continents and the weather get real bad, start killing millions of people, billions of people from just storms. Okay, that's how bad it's gonna get. Society and government's gonna break down. Like some people think it's just gonna be a governmental breakdown, a shift in the power system. Okay, which is a total lie. All them people gonna be fucking homeless. Okay, walking with bags, wading through water up to their damn armpits. Okay, ain't gonna be no governmental systems to go back to. Whole continent's gonna get sunken under the ocean, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? Other places gonna rise up. I saw America, the continent, the dirt, the actual soil split in half. Right up the Mississippi River. It's going to unzip like a zipper. Like it was meant to do that. Central America annihilated to the bottom of the ocean, not coming back. That's not a system structure. That's annihilation of Earth. What I saw coming is like the flood of Noah. Not a flood of water, but the total destruction where the whole earth get destroyed and there's just a couple of people left. And those couple of people gonna be children, okay, that don't know nothing. They don't know what y'all know. Didn't watch horror movies. Wasn't twerking. They wasn't doing no ignorant shit. They never went and got abortions. They never was a player where they had 4, 5 different chicks and all that. They never did none of that. These gonna be innocent kids that's gonna be living like tribal people that never seen the cities. Y'all understand what I'm saying? These gonna be kids. That's who gonna survive. God gonna make survive. Adults that survive the great destruction is what I call it. They gonna die within the 10, 15 years after that. They ain't gonna live no distance past that because they not meant to live in the next world. All y'all meant to die here. This is the old world. Just like before the flood of Noah. You had all kind of people and creatures and stuff. They was meant to die then. Then none of them hang out and make it through except Neanderthals. And we can go into that, but I ain't finna go into that. So those Neanderthal monsters that look kind of human, but they really wild animals. Those survived. Okay, deep in the mountains, deep in the caves. But I saw continents move, whole races wiped out. I saw no continent on this planet is gonna be shaped the same after this is over. Some continents won't even be here. Then there's gonna be new places that you ain't never seen, or portions of continents that got bigger. All that's not a change of system. That's a change of everything. Did you know? All right, check this out. This is the end of the world. This is the end of God's story. Then He gonna make a new one. Did you know time is being erratic right now? It's moving too fast. It slows. It jumps. If you watch a clock in the middle of the night, it literally does that in certain places. I've seen it and videoed it and made videos about it, but they took it down. The clock does all kind of weird stuff at night and during the afternoon, anytime. It'll jump 2 hours and jump back an hour. I'm telling you, time is erratic these days. That's because time is unraveling. God is about to bring history to a close. See, this ain't what you little guys think that you found off the internet that really don't know nothing. Y'all just get stuff off the internet and run with it and add stuff to it. Have no clue what you were talking about. History itself is at a close. It's over, bro. God said it's over. And He gonna start a new cycle, a grand cycle. Screw with the internet and the TV tell you. Them people ain't gonna tell you the truth, man. I'm telling you the truth. This is the end of the great cycle and where everybody get judged. The small cycles that's mixed in with this, you just die and come back. This time is different. Everybody get judged on this one. And then you go to certain places. Yeah, this ain't no change of a system. Yeah, it's a change of a system, all right. It's a change of the governments. No, the whole earth about to be destroyed. Whole races and continents gonna be wiped off the face of the earth. Ain't nobody gonna be here in a few minutes. See, the thing is this. When people talk to me, they usually talk from a place, with all due respect, I do say this, because they was born into this world and that's all they know. But when people talk to me, they usually talk from a place of something somebody told them, something they seen off the internet, or a book that they read. It never comes from something other than that. The stuff that I'm talking about, I seen with my own 2 eyes. I'm the same person the Lord sent a messenger down to me, opened the door in the middle of the living room while I was eating dinner. I looked through the door, it was grass, trees, a sky, everything right in my living room inside a door that just appeared in front of me. a tall.
Monkey Vision. In 1986, I saw the end of the world.